A dangerous insect bit the boy. He immediately swatted it away, but it was already too late. The wound began turning black. Within moments, his face started changing, and everything in front of his eyes became blurry. His father watched his son struggling in pain. But instead of panicking, he calmly said, "Get the bag." The boy quickly pulled out the first aid kit and injected himself with the first dose. Then his father told him to take the second injection. But by then, he had almost no strength left. A few seconds later, he collapsed unconscious. His father knew that stopping meant certain death. On this planet, the temperature difference between day and night was extreme. As soon as night came, even the plants became inactive. If the boy didn't reach the geothermal zone before nightfall, he would die. When his spacesuit finally returned to its normal color, he regained consciousness. His father told him the geothermal zone was still 100 kilometers away. Jaden immediately started walking again. While checking his supplies, Jaden discovered that 2 drops of his breathing fluid were already gone. Now reaching the destination seemed almost impossible. He hid this from his father and quietly continued moving. His father understood what had happened, but said nothing. As night fell, lightning flashed across the sky. Thunder roared, and heavy rain began pouring down. Jaden hid beneath a tree, fear filling his heart. But his father, watching from a distance, kept warning him to stay alert. At sunrise, Jaden continued his journey. Along the way, he found several dead monkeys. That meant an extremely dangerous predator was nearby. He immediately changed his route, but the new path led him to a deep canyon. His father told him that he had only 1 day of breathing fluid left. Going around the canyon would take 3 days, but jumping through the waterfall would save time, although the jump was extremely dangerous. His father tried to stop him, but Jaden was already broken by the guilt of his sister's death. He refused to listen and jumped into the waterfall. At that exact moment, a gigantic eagle swooped down and grabbed him with its claws. Jaden struggled to escape, but the eagle carried him all the way to its nest. When he woke up, he saw several tigers climbing toward the nest. The eagle attacked one of them while the others continued climbing. Jaden bravely knocked one of the tigers unconscious, but by then, all of the eagle's chicks had been killed. Filled with grief and rage, the eagle let out such a powerful cry that the entire area echoed. Jaden used that moment to escape. He tried contacting his father, but his communicator was broken. Now he had to finish the journey alone. As night came, the temperature dropped even further. The plants began freezing, and his spacesuit turned white again. His body slowly gave out, and he collapsed unconscious. Then something dragged him into a hole. The next morning, Jaden opened his eyes and saw the same giant eagle lying dead on top of him. It had sacrificed its own life to protect Jaden from the freezing cold. Sometimes, help doesn't come from another human. Sometimes, even a creature you don't know can sacrifice everything just to save you.